South Sudan faces compounding crises, political instability, and escalating climate shocks, which include severe floods, desertification, and droughts, fostering competition over natural resources. The combined effect of these challenges continue to devastate the livelihoods and destabilize communities still suffering from decades of conflict and in urgent need of humanitarian aid. Rising political tensions threaten the implementation of the 2018 revitalized peace agreement, fuels intercommunal violence, and has led to an influx of refugees and returnees, further straining an already overstretched provision of basic services.
Since March this year, military offensives, primarily involving the South Sudan's People Defense Force, against the Sudan People's Liberation Movement in opposition, and including aerial bombardments and ground operations, have continued. They have undermined Chapter 2 of the peace agreement and resulted in deaths, displacements, and destruction of civilian infrastructure, including hospitals and schools. The international community, including the United Nations, African Union, and the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, have repeatedly called for a cessation of hostilities, de-escalation, and return to dialogue. These calls, however, have not yielded any concrete response. South Sudan is at a turning point. The revitalized peace agreement remains the only viable framework to break the cycle of violence in South Sudan and advance the transition towards the country's first democratic elections, which the people have aspired for so long and which they deserve.
Darfur, a region off limits to journalists, is at the heart of the war that has been raging for 2.5 years between the Sudanese army and the Rapid Support Forces. These paramilitaries, filmed by France 2, control almost the entire territory. It is the first time that a foreign television crew has entered Tawila. 560,000 people have taken refuge in this area, which has been spared from the fighting. Others continue to arrive, like this grandmother, who has been here for 5 days with her daughter and grandchildren.
The journey here was so difficult. We were thirsty, we had to hide for 3 days. Even the children had nothing to eat.
Like most of the displaced people, they fled Al Fasher, the capital of North Darfur, some 60 kilometres away, during the siege by the paramilitaries.
There were bombings, bombs falling everywhere, shells.
The displaced populations depend mainly on insufficient aid. It takes the trucks days to reach the town of Tawila. Aid access for the reporters is also limited.
There's a shortage of water. You see the people are in queue.
Dr. Nazir has seen the camps expand in less than 6 months.
It was very massive displacement. Children with donkey car, on food, wounded people. Yeah, new arrival. So you see how they are staying now.
Hundreds of thousands of people are now crammed together in unhygienic conditions that are conducive to epidemics, including cholera.
Mama,
how are you? I hope you're feeling better. Stretch your legs.
More than 1,700 patients have been treated in this cholera unit by the medical NGO Alina.
In this cholera, that children also affected, and the most mortality was happened in under 5 also was observed during the cholera report. So because a lot of factors also, as you see, there is malnutrition problem. Most of cases they have malaria. Will increase the severity of cholera.
Children eat things that are not clean. He fell ill 4 days ago, and on top of that, he has cholera.
Epidemics are not the only thing to be treated here. Faiza Abdallah, also a refugee, helps women overcome trauma.
Hello, how are you?
These young women and their families were victims of paramilitaries on their journey here.
Many armed men arrived. We were not strong enough to oppose them. They tried to separate the women, but we refused. My husband is dead. They killed him.
They agreed to talk about their rapes without saying the word.
We had to follow, and if it happened, it happened.
It happened, and he abandoned us there, by the side of the road in the dark.
Some of them, they come to us and some of them, they hide themselves. They didn't